Hi everyone. Alright, I don't know if you can tell. But this is a picture from a video game. So I don't know if you can tell means I don't know if you can see, or I don't know if you can notice. So I don't know if you can tell, I don't know if you can see, I don't know if you notice that this picture is from a video game. And I know lots of people like to play video games. Do you like to play video games? I thought so. I don't like to play video games, but I do like soccer. So this is a soccer video game. Maybe I would like this video game because you can play soccer in it. And soccer is a very, very popular sport throughout the world. Very popular sport throughout the world. So what is going on in this picture? It looks like a really good game. A really good game, meaning that the pressure is on for one team to win. The pressure is on. Can you say the pressure is on? The pressure, actually, the heat is on is even better. The heat is on for one team to win means that one of the teams must win. It's so close. And it looks like the player in the red jersey stole the ball So he stole the ball from his opponent, and what happens next? Maybe he will dribble the ball. He'll dribble the ball, meaning that he'll run and kick the ball while running, and hopefully he will shoot and score and win a point for his team. Because maybe this is the finals for the World Cup and he really wants to win for his team. So his teammates are counting on him. His teammates are counting on him. Which means relying on him. They really need him to score so that they can win, and then they can celebrate and have a great time. But soccer is a really popular sport throughout the world. It's popular in the United States as well. But a lot of people also call soccer. Do you know? Do you know what soccer is also called, or what it is called in most other places? If you said football, you were correct. Football is also soccer throughout the world. And I know that soccer is very popular in Korea. Every time I go out during the day or on the weekends, I see lots of kids playing soccer. I used to play soccer as a child for a few years and in high school as well. I was never that good at soccer, but I still really liked the sport. It's a really great sport. Maybe I should start playing soccer again now that I'm in Korea where a lot of people play soccer. I can always find someone who wants to play soccer with me. Does that sound like a good idea? I think it does. Maybe you can play soccer with me. How does that sound? So, like I had just mentioned, the United States calls football soccer, where everyone else in the world tends to call it football. But in America, we also have football, which is called American football too, but we just call it football. But you can call it American football if you want, just to make the distinction between that and soccer. So American football, you have two teams just like soccer, but the teammates wear helmets. They wear helmets, as you can see, to protect their heads because they tackle one another. They tackle one another to try to steal the ball, which is called a football, so that they can run and make a touchdown. And with a touchdown, they score. That's what it's called in American football, to score, to make a touchdown, to score. But American football can be very boring compared to soccer because it can be slow, because the clock or the timer stops every time they need to reset their plays. So that's why I think soccer or football is more interesting, because it's fast-paced. Fast-paced. When it's fast-paced, it's interesting and keeps you engaged. Keeps you engaged, meaning makes you want to watch. Soccer does that for me. American football does not do that for me. I don't like American football, but maybe you will like American football. It's actually very similar to soccer in a lot of ways, because there are two teams, they're competing for the ball, and they're trying to score on either end of the field. They're trying to score on either end of the field. And this is actually a good photo because you can see, I think I can recognize the teams. The one on the left I know are the Tennessee Titans. They are the football team from the city where I grew up, Nashville, Tennessee, which is kind of cool. And the other team, I can't really tell. I want to say, I have no idea which team that is. The one's in the blue and orange, but they wear jerseys just like soccer teams do, but they wear more protective gear in football. Protective gear because they tackle one another. They tackle one another, so they have to be protected. So protective gear or padding with the helmets as well, because football can be much more dangerous and you are more prone to injury. Means more likely to get hurt. So you need a lot more protective gear to keep you safe during an American football game. It can be very rough because, again, they tackle one another, so they wear helmets so they don't hit their heads because that would hurt. And no one wants to be hurt on their head. It's very dangerous. And in football, you try to get the ball and run with it to make a touchdown and score for your team. But like I said, it's not as fast-paced as soccer, so it doesn't keep me engaged. So I prefer soccer or football. It's very fast-paced. People are running. The teammates are running and trying to score. It's a very interesting game and much more competitive, I feel like. And you don't have to wear as much protective gear or padding because in soccer, you don't tackle one another. Only in American football do you tackle one another. So it can be dangerous. You're more prone to injury. You're more likely to get hurt in American football because it's more dangerous. So you wear a helmet and padding to protect you. Almost like Taekwondo. You want to protect yourself from getting hurt while having a good time or trying to score points for your team. So maybe when you go to America, you can go to an American football game and you can cheer on the sports team of your choice, maybe the Tennessee Titans. I would if I went to a football game, and the Tennessee Titans were playing because they are the team from my hometown where I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. So you should go check out an American football team. Let me know how it is, okay?